So they've let me out of the man cave. I'm now out on one of our flying fields. So we're going to do some flying with the Mavic now, okay? Just to show you a few things of it flying and to give you some more tips. So like I said, when we were in the man cave, my controller and my phone have initialized. They're ready to go. So the next thing you need to do is turn the drone on, okay? So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to just head over there, okay? You get the classical DJI to let you know that it's on, and then possibly the sexiest voice in the world happens when it has GPS. You do have to wait till it has GPS. Right, we have to listen for it. Ready? Oh, she didn't say anything. Why didn't she say anything? Oh, I was excited. It goes, the home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's worth buying the Mavic just to hear that. So you got everything's initialized, and the top left-hand corner says ready to go GPS, and it's green. All right, so it lets you know that everything's ready to go. Now to turn on a DJI and to get the props going, they're all pretty much the same startup process. It's the sticks to the bottom corners here, and you can hear that. Oh, there she is. Oh, so good. Once the motors are running at idle, I can then increase my throttle.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
There she is. There she is. Let's call her Sandra. So Sandra's told us that the home point's been updated, right? And we know that.
Okay, well, I'm just going to cut for a second because he just called this sexy voice Sandra, and that is my grandma's name.
They don't know about me and Sandra. They don't know about me and Sandra. Me and Sandra is that tight, innit? So, the Mavic's up, yeah? As you can see, I'm talking to the camera. Max is screwing around, yeah? And I have pretty much, although I can see it, I haven't been worried about it. Through GPS, she's gonna sit there. She's all good. If you're a little bit old school, or you're left-handed, or for whatever reason you just like being different, you might fly mode 1 or mode 3. That's all customizable. You can change that. But I fly mode 2. I can fly mode 1, but I like to fly mode 2 when I'm flying. So what that does is it puts my throttle and my yaw on my left stick, and it puts what's called my side clicks, which is my bank left, bank right, bank forward, going backwards, all on my right stick. Okay, so combining those two stick movements together is the key, all right? But for starters, one of my top tips is what you can do. You can fly the machine on the yaw. So all I need to do is give it a forward input, and on my left stick, just give it a yaw, all right? And from that, you can fly around corners, and you can keep everything really like looking quite smooth actually, just by 2 stick inputs. Then as you get better and better, you want to try and combine the movements a little bit more and make for a little bit more advanced flying. Then what it is, it's about having some fun. So basically what I'll do is I'm going to bring the Mavic round. Woo! Okay, so I need to maintain VLOS. So I'm going to stand like this, visual line of sight, baby. So I'm going to see the drone, and I can talk to the camera as well. Right? Ideally, I should be standing, the machine should be here, but for the purpose of this, that's why I'm sort of head on a swivel. So you can see the Mavic. It's quite windy today actually. It's blowing probably sort of 10, 12 miles an hour maybe. It's gusty maybe 15, 16, and she's pretty good. Right? I am really impressed on how this thing flies in the wind. It does fly extremely well. Now this machine hasn't got an ATI mode, so you can't turn the GPS off with the Mavic. In fact, the only adjustments you've got is on the side where you have sport mode. And if you want to get some nice speed going, you need to put the sport mode on. You can see how it struggles to initiate, to maintain its altitude when the wind kicks up. And all that is the gusts. As the gusts come in, right, it's going to create a little bit more updraft. It's going to lift it up. The gust then dies, and then the machine sinks. So it's going to rise up and down when the wind's quite strong. But you can see, it's handling it really, really well. So again, I have my climb, descend, and then my side clicks, right, left, forward and backwards. Now, I recommend when you're beginning, right, give yourself a little bit of distance from it, like maybe 5 meters. Don't come any closer than 5 meters, that's be perfectly close enough, yeah? You don't need to come like knocking on your door with the thing. You need to keep the distance a little bit for safety reasons. Also, CAA, FAA, all these different aviation authorities, okay, I'm struggling there, right, have very, very similar rules. You can't fly over roads. You can't fly over congested areas, okay? Congested areas in the UK is deemed 1,000 people or more. So you need to know these things. please research online, right? Please look at your local laws, right, onto what you can and can't do with the machine. But a lot of it, and I'm being quite honest with you, is common sense, right? Keep it away from people unless those people are under your control. They know what you're doing, all right? Then, you know, things are a little bit different. If you want to make money from this industry, please research on how you do that, okay? In the UK, you have to go through your permissions for commercial operation. Other countries is different, so just research a little bit. Another top tip for you. Notice how I'm flying and giving you information. I'm like a I was going to say a one-trick pony, but I'm the opposite of a one-trick pony. I am the drone god. Kneel before me. Now it's a bit of having fun. I have my tilt here, okay? You can see me and my trusty sidekick is behind the camera, behind me, yeah? He's waving at you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start recording. So on the top of the machine, you have start, stop, record, and you have your stills button. So I'm gonna start recording. An SD card is in the machine, so I know it's gonna record. And it lets me, it counts up on the side to let me know my status of my video recording. Now, what you can do as well, this is quite a cool tip for you, you can customize C1 and C2. Those are the buttons on the back. So the way I've customized them is I've got one of them which switches between my Google Maps and where I am, all right, and toggles between the two, between my camera image and my Google Maps, and the other one just gives me my battery percentage, so I can actually toggle up and see exactly what my battery's doing. One of the really nice things about DJI is you'll notice that on the top there's a countdown timer, okay? Mine says 15:48. That is my countdown to how much longer flight time I've got. And then you'll notice on the left is a bit in red and a bit in yellow and a little H. When the green section meets the yellow H, that is when it's time to come home. The further away you fly, the further that home point moves, so you have to come back earlier, right? But with the intelligent batteries, it calculates how long it's going to take you to get back. Now that is really cool. That's a really good function. The last thing I want to talk about is this little toggle right here. Now the Mavic has a 2x digital zoom, all right, a digital zoom. Now when you're using a digital zoom, there's a little bit of controversy about when you zoom in on a digital zoom, things look a little bit grayed out and it doesn't look quite as good. You know, if you're an amateur filmmaker or a hobbyist, you know, you don't care about those things. And it is a cool feature to have a digital zoom. But all I'm going to do is move it to the side, right? And then it zooms in. It's really important to mention that the digital zoom is not supported in 4K, right? So when you're filming in 4K, the digital zoom doesn't work. You need to be filming in 1080. It doesn't support digital zoom in 4K. That's one thing you need to know. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to show you the digital zoom in like a real life scenario. Is that right? Real life scenario, like a real world application. That's a better real world application. So we're going to stick Robin, my sidekick, right? Sidekick on the bike, and we're going to show you the digital zoom in action so you can see it, and then maybe you can check the footage out and you can make the assumption for yourself as to whether it's good or not. All right, so we're going to show you that right now. We've got my sidekick over there. He hates it when I call him that, so I'm going to keep calling him because it just annoys him. Right, but Mad Max is in the field, so we're going to take off now.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Oh, love it. Okay, here we go. Right, so we've got Max in shot now, so I'm going to start recording. Right, now, here we go, showing you the full zoom, coming in, and we are now fully zoomed in. So I'm going to tap on Max, just get my focus all sorted out. But you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, I'm a fair distance away from him, and it looks all good at the moment. Right, so I'm just going to do a slow little manual orbit of him. Like so. Alright, now what we're going to do, just to show you the difference, alright, we're going to pull out on the zoom to show you the difference. Okay, so now we're at regular optics. There's my first battery warning. I've still got just under 5 minutes to go. Right, so I'm going to get rid of that. Right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to ask Max to start rolling, coming back towards us. So we're fully zoomed in now. Okay, so we'll see. Get Max to go for a little burn around. my battery is set to land at 20%, okay? So battery critical is at 20%, so I'm nearly there now. So I'm just gonna talk about landing the machine. You need to get the machine to, you know, where you want it to be. You're gonna get down to roughly about half a meter off the ground, and you're gonna notice it won't come any lower. That's fine. If you keep the throttle pinned to the ground, okay, all of a sudden it will go into self-landing, right? And Sandra will tell you that the machine is landing. So once it's done that, you can even let go of the stick and the Mavic will land itself and shut itself down. But don't be surprised if you get to that half a meter and you're like, oh, it's not coming down, it's not coming down. Just kill the throttle, and after a little while, it's going to self-land and it will pull itself down, shut the props down, and then you're good to go. They are the real basics, all right? So when you got your Mavic home, if you've never flown a drone before, yeah, hopefully those tips are giving you something that you didn't know before, right? And you can get out with a little bit of confidence and start flying your Mavic and start, you know, really enjoying it, because it's, you know, it's phenomenal. It really is. If you want to know anything more, you know, if you have anything to go, I'd really like to know that, please let us know in the comment section. Just write down what you want us to know, want us to do, and we'll do our best to get it done. All right, guys? But I'm Dan from Manchild. Thanks for watching. See you next time. That's it for me at the Man Cave for today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll bust our hump to bring it to you. Thanks for watching.